Most people roll into the Seder and they know this part. So then what's the point? We have to delve deeper to understand what's really going on. Every moment has a theme, and every nuance matters. And when you go through it, you come out a different person. So that's what we're going to explore together. The themes, the lessons, the reasons, the purpose. Because that's what this is really all about. The Haggadah makes a pivot now. And now it's getting much more personal. We just came out of the world of exile and darkness and faith and light. And now we're getting much more particular. Now we're getting into Torah, guidance, us. And we begin with an interesting, it's almost like if you look at the way, at least it goes in many traditions, it's a song, right? We shift. Baruch hamakom bar. Like we're already like shifting around a little bit. But it's interesting how we say this. Baruch hamakom baruch hu. Baruch shenasan Torah la'amo Yisrael baruch hu. This is great. We're getting the Torah. But yet we use the word makom. Makom is a term we use for Hashem. But we usually use that term for Hashem when it's a challenging time. Right? Hamakom yirachem aleinu. Hamakom yinachem eschem. Right? Makom sometimes is used in the challenge. Well, why is it? So I heard once that it's because it's trying to remind ourselves that Hashem is everywhere. That there's no place where Hashem, as Zohar says, there is no place where Hashem is not. And when someone is in challenge, that reminder that Hashem is makom, everything is Hashem, comforts. So there's a little bit of comfort here, right? Hashem gave us the Torah. What's the comfort? And then it says, "Kneged arba banim dibra haTorah." Torah is given, is spoken, 4 sons, 4 archetypes: Chacham, Rasha, Tam. What is this? So, in many ways, if you think about it, the Torah didn't say it's for the Chacham, but we got to deal with the other 3. It's saying that, I think, from what I've read from others, is that this is the reality of the world. It's not perfect. So it is perfect, but we don't see it. And so, when we're grappling with Torah, this is life. Baruch hamakom, Baruch Hu, Baruch Hashem. It's a little challenging, but you're with us. You gave us the Torah. And the Torah is, if we were all malachim, we would all get it in a half a second, but it's not like that. And so each of us potentially has a piece of ourselves that has the Chacham, that has the Rasha, that has the Tam, and that has the Echad Enol Yudei Lishal. It's in each and every one of us. I think I saw this once from Chabad.org, from Kalmanson. He speaks about this as well. Let's delve a little bit. What is the Chacham? What is the Rasha? What is the Tam? And what's the Eno De'eshah? So I got this from a sefer called Divrei Negidim. It's written by a Rav named Rav Yehuda Yudel Rosenberg, who written it, from what I understand, basically on his understanding or through the insights of the Maharal. Okay, so let's get into it. So the Haggadah jumps in. Chacham Mahu Omer. What does the Chacham say? Maha Edus v'hachukim v'hamishpatim asher tziva Hashem Elokeinu eschem af ata omer lo kehilchos haPesach ve'ein maftir machar Pesach hafikomen. What is that? So let's delve. Let's break it up. This is what he says. Chacham. What does it mean to be a Chacham? Does it mean you know everything? Does it say test me on my knowledge? Does it say I know everything? No. Ma ha'edus v'hachukim v'hamishpatim. What do I do? Chacham is someone who has chachma, who has wisdom. Someone with wisdom understands that knowledge is to do something with it. As Rabbi Levi always says to me, the kli for inspiration is action. Chacham gets that. I'm inspired, I gotta act. What do I do? I'm sitting at the Seder table. I'm getting inspired by what's happening. I'm seeing the faith in the night. I'm seeing what's going on. What do I got to do about it? Asher tziva Hashem Elokeinu eschem. Who's eschem? So he explains it. Eschem means his forefathers. Hashem gave you the Torah. I know. It's coming to me next. I'm a kid. It's coming. What do I got to do? How do I get it? How do I live it? The Chacham doesn't need prompting. The Chacham doesn't need to be inspired. The Chacham doesn't need to have somebody juggle in front of them. The Chacham gets it. He says, Hashem commanded you guys of something. What do I got to do to get that? He's self-motivated. Wisdom. Somebody who seeks wisdom is wise in Judaism. Everybody says to me all the time, if you want something, it's as if you've already gotten it. When you sit at a table and you feel like you don't have enough, when you feel like you're not enough, you're missing it. And Hashem's land, you want it, you seek it, you want to turn it into action, you're there. You know what it says? Af means additionally. Tell them everything. Just teach. Chachams, self-motivated learners, people that have listened to the, right? Remember we did this in the Megillah earlier, in Haggadah earlier, right? Manishtana, questions. Harary Meshubach, expounding. This is where the Chacham, he's in. He gets it. This is something going on over here. I got a mission in this world. What do I got to do? That guy, that woman, that person, go. Pour, give them. That's the last thing we do. That's the last law. That's the end of the Seder. So you say them, you know what you should do? Teach them everything all the way to the end. Don't hold back. There's a piece of us that wants to learn. There's a piece of us that wants to grow. And Hashem says, that piece, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you. To the end, I'm going to give you. Rasha Mahu Omer. What's the Rasha that's in all of us? Or in general, what's the Rasha? Maha Avoda Hazos Lachem. Notice the line. But look how brilliant this is. Chacham's like Eidos, Chukim, Mishpatim. I get it. There's pieces. I want it all. What is the Rasha go? Oh gosh. So what's the avoda? This is burdensome. This is work. I got to do what? I got to eat what? I got to get up when? You got to be kidding me. What is this work that you all people have? Lachem means it's you. The Rasha looks at it right away and says, this isn't for me. And I don't feel guilty. This is your stuff. I don't do this. And by the way, we all do this, by the way. All of us. All of us look to the right of us and go, hey, calm down. Calm down. You don't got to do all that. You know that voice? Calm down. You don't got to do all that. You got to be normal. Normal means me. I got it. Everyone thinks that God is right over that. To the right, you're a fanatic. To the left, you're barely Jewish. But thank God you have me, who's right in the middle. I know exactly the balance of what Hashem wants, right? Now remember, Russia isn't evil. Remember, we don't say evil like he's got like a crooked nose and he's got his hands like, over the pot of stew. That's not evil. Means pushing away your purpose. Hate, sin, means missing the mark. So don't think of evil like killing people. Think of evil like not accomplishing your goal, not doing what you're here for, pushing away Kedusha, bringing in Tumah. That mentality of, relax. What's all this extra stuff you got to do? It's a burden. It's you, not me. Lachem, the low. It's not me. I'm not in this. Because you pulled yourself out of Klal Yisrael. Kfar be'ikr. Remember that. What it means, you don't have to be perfect, but you got to be in. You got to know everything. But you're rejecting it because it's not you. How do you know it's you is? You're limiting yourself already? How do you grow when you limit yourself? That essence of, I know who I am and I'm not, blocks Hashem. That's gaiva. That's chametz. That's not lechem oni. That's kafar be'ikr. It means that's the core. If you're off in your core, is when you think you are something and you're not other things. God's like, you remember, you're nothing. I run the world. You're on mission. I'm telling you what to do. You think you only doing 8. No. You gotta blunt his teeth. This is serious business. Remember, there were a lot of Jews in Egypt that didn't get out. Right? Chamushim Alu, the pasuk says. Chamushim Alu is only 20% got out. According to some, I think Rashi he was even smaller than that. Where did everybody go? They were all died during the plague of Choshech. Why? Because many of them didn't want to leave. I don't do all that. At their level, I don't want to do all that. The minute you're stuck, I know what I do. I'm not bringing the car in the Pesach. Are you crazy? Put myself at risk? That mentality of, I know, that's not how you leave Egypt. Collectively and personally, you can't leave Egypt knowing it all. You can't leave Egypt not willing to work, not willing to ask, not curious. It doesn't work that way. God doesn't want perfection, but he doesn't want apathy and negativity either. So what do you do? Hakeshinav, and I'll end with this, and we'll continue on the other two sons next. Shlomo Kabach has a great Torah on this. Hakeshinav. You know, if you look at your teeth is the only part of your body that has no function alone. Every limb can function by itself for the most part. It may not be as effective, but it can function. A tooth has no value alone. We're together. If we're all in it, we're all in it together. Hakeshinav is you as a single tooth is nothing. You got to be part of this. We're here together. You have no function existing with your dukes up, thinking that you're somebody. You need Hashem. You need each other. You need this whole game. Do you think for 1 second that you pulling yourself out and knowing everything is valuable? That makes you have zero function. Your essential function is being part of everything else. That's what teeth are. All right, we'll talk about the next two sons next. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us for this series. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that it enhances your Seder and brings you closer to Hashem. We have some cliff notes for you in case you want a Seder companion. You can download it. Check out the series and the downloadable stuff at pesach.us, pesach.us, and hope you have a great holiday, and may we see the full redemption soon.